Oh, we're over 12K. Look at that. Awesome. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Automation Empire. I am Arctic Wolf, and this is episode 12. In our last episode, we set up this really nice compact combiner setup using our new remote connectors. And check our research tree. The next thing we want to unlock will be trains. We have enough of the resources research to do that. We're just missing some of the research points. So we're going to let that go while we're doing the next project here. We also need to increase our output and optimize our lines here. I've been watching these things, and every now and then we see an empty truck leave, which means we're not getting as much out as we can. Plus, if we look in here, we can tell what resources we're backed up on by looking in these tubs. Right now we're currently processing everything and sending everything out. Looks like we need to cook more coal. Okay. Need to add some cars here. Maybe. But I'm going to go through and troubleshoot some of this. We'll either speed this up or cut it out. Probably speed it up. So we're sped up. And what we're doing right here, we're going to add some more ovens to the coal system so that we cook the rest of that coal that's coming in. I doubled up the number of ovens that was in the building. I don't know if that's too many, but it is enough to cook all of it. So right here, I made a big derp mistake. I put the wrong color connector on there, so it wasn't going to the right bin. And you have to make sure that all of those drop-off stations that are collected after you collect your resources there, you have to make sure those are all set to destroy all crates. Because if you can see right here, if it backs up and it doesn't take the resources out of the crate and it sends it along, then it'll sit there, and then it'll put another empty crate under the spout, another crate under the spout, and when it does work, it just pulls it out of the empty crate, and then it's sitting there with an empty crate and a full crate in front of it, and it can't move, and it doesn't do anything. So right here, I'm demonstrating how compact these arrays really can get. If you interweave your boxers like this, you can get these to just be super compact. This is probably the most compact smelting setup you can get in this game. I might be able to squeeze out 1 or 2 squares by shortening these belts a little bit, but I mean, there's 30, okay, after I take them 3 out, it's 33 or 36 smelters in this building. It's an absurd number. But we keep... Another thing I run into in this game while we're doing this, while I tear everything out and stop the production to redo the building, I stop the production. I stop the outgoing resources, which means it slows down the income. Then you get into this situation where you've got almost a full line built, and you're paying taxes and maintenance on that full line, but it's not quite delivering its resources to the destination, so you're not getting paid for that second line. And that's what's happening here when I'm working with the gold. I need to be having twice as much gold output as we do right now, and I can't afford to put in the extra stuff. So it's a never-ending struggle. Come in here and place a couple of things and then go out and wait for more money to come in. But this problem just kind of evaporates when I get that extra line put in. So it's all basically the same exact stuff that we did yesterday in last episode. So, in fact, it's less than that. I don't even use any combiners at all in today's episode. It's just remote connectors and claw tracks. That's it. But we do end up getting trains unlocked at the end of this one, which means next episode we're going to rip everything out and start all over again. But that's enough of me yammering on about what's going on here. I'm sure you guys have all seen this many times before. Okay, so at this point all we're doing is setting up the second lane of gold trucks and the claw tracks to go with it. We double the number of claw tracks for the gold trucks and the number of lines for outgoing trucks for the gold, and the number of furnaces in the gold smelter building. So that should double our output of gold entirely. It is. The waiting around, it feels like a punishment in this game sometimes. We're waiting around for money so that we can afford to buy the thing that's going to fix our money problems. It's really kind of a cart before the horse situation. My only other option at this point, other than sitting around waiting for the money to come in, it would be to tear everything out and start over and build it a little bit smaller, with a little less output, but cost less to maintain. I decided to just tough it out, and every time I get a little bit of extra money, I add a little bit of stuff to it until it's all the way done. But at some point in here, I get a good healthy $30,000-$40,000 in the good and say screw it and just pause the game and say I'm spend it the way I want to, not on your maintenance. I'm watching here. I'm watching these steel plates trucks leave. They're going out so fast that they're backing up at the end of the road, waiting for each other to leave, and I still can't seem to generate a positive income. It's frustrating, to say the very least. I may or may not have cursed a couple of times during the recording of this one. Just like, oh, come on. But it's whatever. I got it done. The next step in the process with the trains is the absolute best. Uh, Arguably, the trains may even be better than the rockets, just because you can load them with mine carts and raw resources. That makes them so much better. Yeah, here I keep thinking, oh my god, I can't make it. No, it's just your power lines are in the way. And then I derp up and put them in the wrong spot again. But then I get it right. And then I decide to move that over just a little bit. But there we go. There's all 4 of the gold claw tracks in. And now we just need to buy the claws for all of them, which costs money that we don't have. So we put 4 on that first one, and then we wait. We collect all our research, which pushes us over the threshold of what we need. And so it goes back to this, waiting until you got money so you can spend what little money you have left. But this is where the problem of it just evaporates once we get about half of the claw cars on that third one. The money problem just seems to go away. It's very strange. Like the more claw trains we get on these gold lines right here, the less we have to wait around for the money in the first place. And once we get actually going, I set up the crate gates on the long lines on the gold side to optimize them a little bit. The short ones coming out of the factory don't need crate gates. That was actually causing problems. We're going to set these crate gates up for 12 units going out, 0 coming back. Pretty standard stuff. But what I'm doing, I'm making sure that they're far enough away that the last claw has a chance to grab the last resource at the last stop before it hits the crate gate. That's why they're so far out. That's the only way to do it right. And that's the reason we can't do it on the other ones, is because there's not enough room. But you see that right there? He goes all the way around, and he has a chance to drop off with that last claw on that last drop-off station before he hits the gate, so he can leave. That's what we're looking for. I collect all the research again. Oh, just watching. At this point, we're just watching the money come in, and we're making sure that all these crate gates are lined up and working properly. But there we go. I think that's enough for today. We got a lot done. Even though it didn't look like it, it felt like it because of all the waiting around. Okay, here we are. We have increased our output quite a bit. Oh, we're over 12K. Look at that. Awesome. Now we can unlock the freight train and the water. How much money, how much research points do we have? We have 1.3 million. It's going to cost us 800,000 for the freight trains. Let's go ahead and unlock those. We can't claim anything just yet. The water will cost us 600,000. We have 500,000. That's just a little bit of waiting time. And we'll have that. But now that we have freight trains, we can rip all these claw train crap out of here and really increase our output. Say goodbye to claw trains and claw tracks and trucks. They're all going away. We're going to switch everything over to rail next episode. But if you like this video, hit the thumbs up button. If you like this series and my channel, hit the subscribe button. If you want to know exactly when my next video comes out, hit the bell icon. You get a notification when it does. You people have a wonderful day. Thanks for stopping by. And with that, Arctic Wolf out.